Life is strange, man. People are very interesting. Some people only come around when you're down. Some people only want to come around when you're up. Some people come around because they love you, but that's a small percentage. So you got to decide, is this the type of person that come around me when I'm up, or is this the type of person that come around me when I'm down? It's something you need to think about, because it can be family, friends, strangers. Everybody come around when you're shining. When you act like you're on the top of the world, they think you got money, material possessions. Everybody come around. But how many people gonna come around when you're down for the right reason, not just because they want to see you in pain? Some people come around because they want to see you in pain, you know. But I'm out of reading there. If you want that new product out, the Bare Immortal Blessing, make your wee get longer, help your hairline, your menstrual cycle, allergies, and everything all in one. Message me on Instagram and Alamillionaire Show for that product right now. You'll be glowing like me. Life is strange, man. People are very interesting. Some people only come around when you're down. Some people only want to come around when you're up. Some people come around because they love you, but that's a small percentage. So you got to decide, is this the type of person that come around me when I'm up, or is this the type of person that come around me when I'm down? It's something you need to think about, because it can be family, friends, strangers. Everybody come around when you're shining. When you act like you're on the top of the world, they think you got money, material possessions. Everybody come around. But how many people gonna come around when you're down for the right reason, not just because they want to see you in pain? Some people come around because they want to see you in pain, you know. But I'm out of reading there. If you want that new product out, the Bare Immortal Blessing, make your wee get longer, help your hairline, your menstrual cycle, allergies, and everything all in one. Message me on Instagram and Alaillionaire Show for that product right now. You'll be glowing like me. People treat you better when they're intimidated by you. They treat you better. People get too comfortable, they start disrespecting you, testing you. That's why I see why a lot of people some people hang by themselves a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because people test you too much. And sometimes people test the wrong person and then end up getting deleted. You test the wrong person. It's not a good idea, you know, to test the wrong person. You never know what's on somebody's mind, you know what I'm saying? You know, so you don't want to test the wrong person, but it happens all the time. But I'm Alaillionaire. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Download my latest song. Well, if you want that, my Bare Immortal product to make your wee get long for your wife, message me on Instagram at Alaillionaire Show right now. Let people do what they do to see what they rather do. Because you'll see how they really feel if you let people just do what they do. Don't force them. Don't try to change their mind, because then it's not really genuine. It's not genuine. At least you can see where their heart at by letting them do what they do. Don't force them to do nothing. Let them do what they do. You know, and you're not gonna always like what you see. Most of the time, you're not gonna like what you see. So I advise you to just put your seatbelts on, because you're gonna see some wild stuff. You're gonna see some wild stuff when you let people do what they rather do. But I'm Alaillionaire. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Google Pookie Ray Song Challenge. Download my latest R&B song, Aphrodisiac by Alaillionaire. Get that new oil I got out, the new Bare Immortal oil to make guys wee-wees get longer and thicker for their wife. Message me on Instagram at Alaillionaire Show for that product. Hey, do everything at your own pace, okay? Don't rush nothing, because you never know why God taking it for a long time for you to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get something don't mean you're going to have it long anyway. So ain't no use of rushing. All that trying to get houses and quick and stressing yourself out, comparing yourself to other people. Don't do it, because they may not live longer than you. They might not be happier than you. Just because you got things don't mean... How many times you thought, if I get this, I'm going to be happy? It's nice. Okay, you got it. Then all of a sudden, your mind goes somewhere else, and then you're miserable again. So don't. Just because you get something don't mean it's going to be happy. Everything don't work the way you think it's going to work. I don't care if you got everything lined up. It don't always work. And I'm Alaillionaire. If you want that My new product out to make your wee-wee get longer and thicker for your wife. Message me on Instagram at Allarillionaire Show for that product made out of natural plant oils from around the world. Never count your eggs before they hatch, man. Never count your eggs before they hatch. You know what I'm saying? We live in a world where people count their eggs before they hatch. Nothing is for certain. You wanna be positive and all that, but nothing is for certain. You know what I'm saying? So many people, they count their eggs before they hatch and all that stuff, but you don't supposed to do that. You don't know what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it one day at a time. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know. You don't have a clue of what the future holds, man. And people worrying about, you gotta worry about your future, but you still don't know what it holds. You gotta live for the day. God got a lot in store for people, man. But I got that new product out to make guys' wee-wees get longer and thicker for their wife. Message me on Instagram at Allarillionaire Show for that product. We live in a world where people will do harm to you, and then they'll expect, and they'll play victim. But people are prideful, man. People want, you got to be alarmed and be aware that people want to be able to treat you bad. And when you stand up for yourself, you wrong. Your cutoff game got to be fast out here. Your cutoff game got to be fast out here in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Your cutoff game got to be fast. I'm Allarillionaire. Got a new product out to make guys' wee-wees get long and thicker for their wife. Message me on Instagram at Allarillionaire Show for this product made out of natural plant oils. And it's good for your whole body, men and women. One of the worst things to find out, and some of you guys be finding out, is that your parents is evil, or your kid is evil, or a family member that you love is evil. You're going to love them, but it's shocking to find out. If you come to the realization and the justification, the reality of that somebody in your family is evil that you really love. That can be real hard to fathom, to digest, that your mother or father are evil or don't love you. So a lot of you people experience that. I have consultations with people when they be admitting that they think their mother or father evil or their kid evil. And, and they doing, the devil is working through them to really try to get them. So you got to be real with yourself and understand that everything ain't perfect. It's harsh realities out here. But I'm Allarillionaire. I got that new product out to make guys' wee-wees get longer and thicker. Message me on Instagram at Allarillionaire Show. Nobody perfect, but you're not going to have good blessings come your way a lot if you want harm on people, if you're jealous. If you don't want the best for people, you are going to live a life of misery. Congratulate people. Even if you feel like you ain't got nothing, you ain't got no talents or nothing, congratulate people. Enjoy their talents for them. God bless you. You'll discover yours, or you'll be blessed. Be happy for people. Be happy. If I had no talents and everybody in the world had talents, it'd be a wonderful world of amusement, because I'll be amazed of all the things that people can do that I can't do. So it'd be so interesting. I wouldn't be jealous. It'd make life more interesting the less things I can do. You don't go to the circus to see people to do stuff that you already can do. You want to see things that they can't do, that you can't do. I'm Allarillionaire. You want that new product to make your wee-wee get longer and thicker for your wife? Message me on Instagram at Allarillionaire Show right now. Stay prayed up. Stay calm. This world is designed to break you, discourage you, and break your heart. That's what this world is designed to do. That's what the people in here, the demons, the evil, the spiritual world is real. Stay prayed up, man. Try to pray as much as you can. Don't get too distracted. It's easy to get distracted. Don't get too distracted where you lose touch with what's really going on. The spiritual world is real, man. It works through money. It's nothing wrong with nice looking things, nice looking people, but the devil worked through that stuff, because that stuff can distract you. Your pleasures can distract you. Anything pleasurable, the devil can work through. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're going to have the discipline to know what's going on. But I got a new product out to help men, wee-wees, get longer and thicker before they can please their wives, and it's good for your overall health. Message me on Instagram at Alareaness Show. Never let people get too comfortable disrespecting you. People get so comfortable, and you can be a lion. You can be the strongest person in the world, and people will disrespect you. They don't care about how strong you are. They don't care about how nice you are, how holy you are. They don't care about none of that stuff. When you look like you got a peace of mind, or you not worrying about what they say, they want to stretch their limits because they want to see you upset. They want you to feel like them. They want you to feel like them. You know, they want you to feel like them. So you got to understand that. But don't feel like them. Don't do it. But I'm Alareaness. I got that new product out to make your weave get longer and thicker for your wife. If you're a man, it's good for women also. But message me on Instagram at Alareaness Show. Made out of natural plant oils. So check it out. Get 4 bottles. Much love to you. Stay prayed up. Hey, don't let your family, fake friends, your jobs, and this society give you gray hair. The devil works through your environment, and he works through what you love the most. Don't love nobody that much. Some of you guys are very loving. I understand you have big hearts. The devil works through whatever you love. You can't love nothing that much where the devil can use it. You can love it, but you can't get attached to it. Not even your kids. The devil can use anything. You got to stay prayed up because the devil is trying to attack your heart and your mind. Don't let these jobs get you. Don't worry about being all this stuff. Don't worship being rich. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting more. Don't worship being rich. The devil can use anything against you that you desire. But I'm Alareaness. Hit that like button, subscribe button. If you want that product to make your wee get longer and thicker for your wife, message me on Instagram at Alareaness Show right now. Life is strange, man, but you will eliminate a lot of stress if you realize that you can't control people. You can manipulate people, but you can't control people's behavior. Even if you manipulate somebody, they still can do something. They still can move their own arms, and you can't control people. You can't make people do this and that. People gonna do what they want to do. My advice to you: stay prayed up. These people are trying to the devil is trying to drive you crazy. You're trying to impress these people who are gonna talk about you anyway. Don't try to impress these people. You know, don't try to impress nobody. If they don't like you. But I got that Bambi Mono Blessing, a new product I got out, making guys' wee-wees get longer and thicker, helping their hairline, skin and everything, but helping women and everything. Message me on Instagram at Alareaness Show for this product. We live in a society where people want to disrespect you. They thrive off disrespecting you, especially if you're happy, you're strong, or you special, you're chosen. We all are special, but some people, they lost. And the devil is in them. They don't know God. They're ungodly. They chose that lifestyle. So the devil is able to use them. And he makes them jealous. He pick up their characteristics, which is a jealous characteristic. That's why the devil got kicked out of heaven, because of jealous characteristics. But people thriving off, excuse me. Woo! I love them sneezes that come all the way from here. Boom! But they're trying to bring you down, though. Don't care about nothing or nobody that much where the devil can use them. I'm Alareaness. You want that product to make your wee longer for you men, help your wife? Message me on Instagram at Alareaness Show right now. People that you love so much can be so evil to you. Even your parents, your kids. Some of you guys have some hard lives. That's because God is using you to change billions of people's lives. If you can make it through, the fire, you're going to come out gold. So some of you guys going through so much stuff, if you can make it through the fire, you're going to come out gold. That's why some of you guys go through so much stuff. But if you don't make it through because you give up or you don't have a lot of faith in God, then next thing you know, you're not gonna reach your goal. But if you can stay prayed up while you're going through the fire, you're gonna come out gold. And people ain't gonna know what you've been through. But if you want that new product I got out to make your wee get longer and thicker, message me on Instagram at Allery That Show right now. I recommend 4 bottles for full recovery.